The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elo. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Bateman is the motion man. Right back to the air following that pick six. And this ball batted away and incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be second down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Back to the air once more on second down. This throw left side caught by Kittle.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the first down up to the 44.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
On one, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Gun. Stop.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Stop.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Here we go.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Stop.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down.
Here we go. Eleven. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass. And that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip, and he does it as well as you can ask.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They send the tight end in motion. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Is the tight end Kittle. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, Atlanta. Putting the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw. He gets this one to Tucker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
One, ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Get set. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
On line, ready? Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends motions right.
Stop.
2nd down, Burrow. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down. from the 50. He'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On one, ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give up the middle. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
That first and goal sack now changes everything defensively. Like, you imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on second and third down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up. Back to throw. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Burrow here on second down. Looking downfield for Coleman. And the Falcons will have great field position right around midfield.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. So we're at halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers are in the lead. And we get you across the state to Orlando. And check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Gun. Got.
The third quarter begins with a run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hot.
Throwing is Burrow. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's third down and a few inches. To throw is Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 2, ready?
2nd and 7.
Here we go. 11. Hot.
They'll stick with him again. Finding space inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. Again, line brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Gun. Start. Start.
Burrow now. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pressure gets there. And down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
And he will score. Trey Tucker, touchdown Falcons. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Burrow working in the pistol. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's a short one, caught by Sinnott. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target.
Here we go.
The ball falls incomplete.
Now a give on the ground. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Gun. Got.
Watkins motioning over.
Got.
Now, Burrow. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football at their own 40. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Bateman is the motion man. He'll drop to throw. That's Ayuk with it on the left side.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now, faking the give. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over possession here at the 44.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Hot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Here's a run going left, and he'll get about 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Hot.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. This one complete to Watkins. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is 1st and goal.
Let's get set. Hot.
Back to throw, Burrow. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
11, Thomas. Here we go, here we go. Hot.
Here's Burrow. And this will be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Here we go.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
11, 11, 11. Hot.
Burrow. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here we go.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is
Here we go.
3rd and long.
Stop.
Now, Burrow. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that ball incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over possession here at the 44.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Not much there, maybe a yard.
On 1, ready?
Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
Gun. Dot.
A handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Dot.
Throwing is Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out.
Back to the air once more on second down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Room to run at the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They get the victory away from